welcome to Spark Media. So today we are going to take the interview of our well-known fishery entrepreneur of Biswanath district, Mr. Anup Sharma. So who born at Dipora and graduated in 1999 and graduated and master degree from the Guwahati University in Geology department, and he engaged as a research organization of Government of India. And recently we know that he has already achieved the Best Fishery Award, Peace Award 2021 from the Government of India Department Fishery at the Bhubaneswar, Orissa. So now, welcome to Mr. Anup Sharma.
Thank you.
So first of all, just we have already said about you, but I want to know that you are engaged after your graduation or after your master degree in the different NGOs or organizations. So what is your experience that time?
Yeah, I did my master's in 2001 from Guwahati University.
Yeah.
And immediately after passing my master's, then I joined Government of India institution in Jorhat. I did my research work on a different biochemistry work. Then I realized that research is not in my blood, so I joined some social organization. So I joined, of course, I was there in the research organization for 4 years. Then I joined one organization, Karuna Trust is an NGO, Bangalore based. So that works in different states. So I was given the responsibility of Northeast.
So what kind of the responsibility or dignitaries at that organization?
Yeah, I was deputed for Arunachal Pradesh state coordinator in 2005. Then gradually I took over different states like Meghalaya, Manipur, Assam, Uttarakhand, and Rajasthan also.
Okay, well, I think you have already roamed around the entire India on the purpose of this NGO, but recently I come to know that you are just resigned, or you are just converted your profession from the NGO to your fishery entrepreneurship. So what is the main cause that hit you to be convert the NGO to your fishery entrepreneurship?
Yeah, well, see, as I said earlier, I was in a Government of India institution. Then I joined NGO, and through the NGO, from 2005 to 2016, I extensively traveled across the country. So different villages, different talukas, different district, many villages, travel, hilly state, where there is no road communication. All those areas I have visited. I have worked in desert area like Rajasthan also. Even I have worked in Bangladesh border also. So we used to run government health centers.
Relentlessly you worked for the
relentlessly for the welfare of the society. But you know, like NGO is kind of charity. So we provide, through the NGO, we provide different services where government is unable to reach. Our target was to reaching the unreached.
So underprivileged. You have to service them for the underprivileged.
Exactly. So our role was to facilitate the government facilities in the rural areas. So that almost for 15 years I worked in that organization. Then I realized that giving a piece of, say, medicine or something, charity work, it really doesn't help to grow.
Actually, you don't enough for them for the facility.
Yeah, exactly. Somehow we are bringing some government facility to the poor. But then I realized that development of economic development is most important.
Is that specific on the economic sphere, on the economic purpose, means you think that it must to focus on economy. So your main cause means that hits your mind to change the NGO to your entrepreneurship.
No, absolutely. See, ultimately money matters. So wherever you go, whatever you do, ultimately you need money. And in this age of globalization, ultimately you have to survive. And if you have to survive, then you have to earn money. So, but how to get the money? How to earn the money in a respective way? So then I started thinking what are the resources we have? I could have done I was in government job. I left my government job. Then I started my career with the NGO. Then I realized that economic upliftment is most important. Then I realized what are the resources we have. Then I have found that the fish, or you can say the food. Food is the crucial thing,
it's the most basic needs also. Nobody can ignore the food also. So very well. Next.
And at the same time, you can see the population outburst. Right? and we have influx from the other countries also in this region. And then I realized when I travel Rajasthan, when I walk Rajasthan, Uttarakhand also, in the hilly terrain also, so I have seen like non-vegetarian food, there is still demand, particularly the fish. And Assam, if we talk about Assam, so we have plenty of land, we have plenty of water bodies, we have plenty of wasteland, and at the same time we are blessed with rainfall. 6 months rainfall. Like in Rajasthan, if you compare, they will get hardly 10 to 15 days rainfall in a year, but we get around 180 days rainfall. And at the same time, if you look at the data, statistical data of Assam's like fish production, that is very, very less. When I started that time, Assam, there was still deficit of 40 to 50% fish. Still, till today.
Like I'll go to that question, but just I want to now, because you are being an entrepreneur, so around in India 7.6 crore people out of 120 crore, so this must about the entrepreneur. So what are the regions that are the less amount of the entrepreneur in India?
See, entrepreneur and farmer, there are two distinct identities.
Definitely, but I want to engage, or I want to quote that facing one kind of challenging tasks that need to be the
that's to do. Entrepreneurs are innovative. So those who have innovative idea, those who have courage, they can only be the entrepreneur. So like there are plenty of farmers. They are simple farmer only.
You are farming entrepreneur. Okay, continue.
No, like there are different entrepreneurs also, like IT sectors also, food and other
traveling,
so many. But the entrepreneurs, what they do, what characters they have is the innovation. They stick with one idea, they imbibe that idea, and they think on the possibilities.
What is the possibilities and how to utilize
and
it?
How to scale it up. They think in one small idea, and they think in such a way that it grows bigger,
in a large scale.
Large scale. And ultimately entrepreneurs, they think to earn the money also. Right? So if there is no involvement of money, if there is no income from that entrepreneurial idea, so it is not going to be like the success story.
That means mostly it requires lots of the things to become the entrepreneur.
You have to be enthusiastic. You have to be very innovative. You have to be courageous. And you have to, study knowledge. That curiosity has to be there. So that's why out of 130 crores.
That means you have said that main characteristics of the your entrepreneur, when innovative and courageous, dedicated, and relentlessly they have to be engaged to this to enlarge that work.
It's kind of discover.
Okay. So nowadays in the specific cases of Assam or in India, so you have seen that the youths, mostly educated youth or other kind of youths, are mostly chasing to get the government jobs only. So what is rather than any kind of the entrepreneurship or any kind of their innovation or so what are the main causes that you think that for the going to chasing to your government job?
No, it depends on persons to person.
Definitely.
See, most of them, human character.
Now, one kind of the mentality. Mostly people are prefer to engage in the government job.
No, that's what. So they need it's a respectable life. Number one, they do not want to do any hard work. If you get absorbed in government job,
definitely.
You are relaxed.
And
your life is secure kind of thing. But they are not challenge acceptor. Those who accept the challenge, they do not go for government job. They do the entrepreneur or they do some business.
So now next we are going to about your fishing job or the fishing entrepreneurship. Just you say just a brief about what is the fishing scenario in Assam now present day.
Like above 90% people of Assam as well as Northeast, they are fish eaters. That means we have a huge market.
Huge market, definitely.
At the same time, Assam, only 50 to 60% only we are able to produce the demand. There is huge gap.
Yeah.
That means since gap is there is still ample scope of production. That means still 40% gap is fulfilled by importing fish from other states.
Other states.
Other countries as well.
As well, definitely.
So, my suggestion, my appeal through your channel to the youth, because this is a very lucrative business, I would say.
Definitely.
And less risk factor. We do not have a risk factor.
Yeah.
We have, but very less
amount of risk factor, definitely. Yeah.
So that's what fish is a very lucrative business.
Definitely. Now, next question. So, what are the, now you have already engaged with the different government officials, different government department also. So, what are the specific schemes that our government has launched to enhance your fish entrepreneur?
Yeah, like every state government has its own different schemes to promote the fishery sector.
Yeah.
At the same time, central government also have lot of schemes. Government of India, they have one body called National Fishery Development Board.
Definitely, yeah.
So that board also helps the fish farmers. And after the COVID, of course, before COVID also a lot of government schemes were there. One fishery infrastructure development scheme is there. Still it is running.
Definitely.
And after the COVID, Narendra Modi ji, he announced one scheme called Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana.
Yeah.
20,500 crores. It's a
huge amount.
Huge. It's a huge. And with that, I think more than 8,000 crores already they have spent over the last 1.5 years.
Yeah.
And there is a lot of schemes. So if any entrepreneur, even
one entrepreneur get very special opportunity to, if they engage in fishing job, and government will definitely support them.
Obviously, if you are a dedicated worker, if you have done something new, innovative way, obviously government of India is there to help.
So okay, so now you have met the large scale of this fishing business or fishing entrepreneurship. So what kind of the assistance did you get, or do you get from the department of government?
Yeah, well, people's perception is that whenever you are going for a new venture, so generally people, they go to the department. Is there any scheme? Yeah. They will go and ask the department authority, sir, I want to do some fishery or XYZ or poultry or piggery.
Any kind of
first they go to the department. But in the contrary, I did not go to the department. I started my fishery in 2016. I incorporated a company called Mahawao Fisheries Private Limited in 2016.
Definitely.
And that was registered under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. So it's a full-fledged company, Mahawao Fisheries we incorporated. Then I started digging the work in 2016. So now we have around 70 acres, around 210 bighas of water area. Yeah. We have around 300 bighas of total fishery, but out of...
Now in that relation, I want to say that Mahawao Fishery, what kind of the facilities or what kind of the opportunities that provided for the new farmer?
What I am saying, like there are a lot of government schemes, but I did not go for the government scheme. But when we started like in 2016, then 2019, department people, they came here.
Yeah.
They visited and they reported to the higher authority.
Yeah.
Then in 2020, Commissioner Fisheries, he visited us.
Definitely. Yeah.
So when he visited, then I realized, oh, I have done something.
Definitely. You come to focus.
Yeah, then only I came to the focus, because then I realized somehow, somewhat, I did some good job. That's what Government of Assam have recognized. Right? Like that, I came to that conclusion. So this is my beginning.
Yeah.
But after that, I got one small scheme from Government of India to establish one feed mill, fish feed mill. They gave a grant of some 12 lakhs rupees.
Yeah.
So under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, that is a 30 lakhs rupees scheme. So my contribution was 18 lakhs. So Government of India, they gave me 12 lakhs rupees to establish the fish feed mill.
Yeah.
To produce the fish feed
mill.
Yeah. So far I have got that much.
Now if the new fish entrepreneur, if they want to come here to take or to know about the fishing culture, I want to say culture means one kind of culture that required to extend their business. So what kind of extra facility you provide from your Mahawao fishery?
Yeah, basically, like in Assam, a lot of youth.
Yeah.
Like there is unemployment problem.
Definitely.
So youth, they want to take up some aquaculture activity. So we are the pioneer in this state who have started training the fish farmers.
Definitely.
So this year, current year, we have trained up around 1,500 fish farmers across the country, 12 states.
Okay, even
the fish farmers from UP, fish farmers from Bihar, they have been visiting us. I mean, northeastern states, they regularly visit. Assam fish farmer, they are taking up training from this institution.
Is that the training provided by government or your individual effort?
It's individual effort.
Oh, well.
Yeah, so we have not got any government grant to organize such kind of training
program.
But we involve the government machineries too.
Yes.
So to take, like their support or technical guidance.
Okay, so in that relation, again, I'm going to say, what is the main, you are the entrepreneur and you have to meet with the different qualities of the person around India. So what is the main ideas that operates or opens for the new job opportunity in India, in your view, or specifically in Assam?
No, like, see, food security is the greatest challenge for this 21st century.
Yeah.
So those unemployed youth who are simply sitting in their home doing nothing, they can take up any activity related to food production. Food production, food processing as well.
Means you are insisting that the food market is a huge market, so any kind of the opportunity can be found there in the food market.
Right. If you talk about only fish, the entire northeast, so there is a market of 12,000 crore every year. Can you imagine 12,000 crore fish business in 1 year for entire northeast?
Means according to your statement now, which say that Mr. Assam still could not produce this large scale to satisfy the demand of the
Assam
consumer.
is not self-dependent. Assam is not self-dependent as of now.
Yeah.
Neither in live fish production nor in seed production.
Yeah.
So fish seed we are entirely depending on other states like West Bengal.
Andhra Pradesh.
Andhra also. Seed.
Yeah.
Masli ka bacha. So seed we are getting from West Bengal.
Yeah.
That means Assam is not self-dependent. And the live fish or table size fish or the market size fish. So Assam hardly produces 70%.
Yeah.
There is still demand of another gap of 30% of the fish requirement. And apart from Assam, entire northeast, like northeast apart from Tripura and Assam, all the states are hilly states. But above 90% people are non-vegetarian. That means there is huge demand of fish. And these states, because they are hilly states, so they do not have sufficient water bodies. That's what water bodies are less. So they cannot produce fish.
Definitely.
So they depend entirely on Assam. So if you produce in Assam, you get market in entire
enough market there to access their fish.
Absolutely.
Well, now, so interesting you have said already. So just I'm going just little bit different questions now. So what kind of the political ideology do you believe?
Political ideology basically say we are farmers.
Yeah.
So everyone in the country, they will have their own ideology. I work in an organization, so like it's kind of service to many, service to God. So that was my idea. We follow Swami Vivekananda. I follow the path of Swami Vivekananda. So service to many, service to God. Through this entrepreneur, although we are earning money by doing this venture, but we could produce employment to 20 people. So 20 people are working under my establishment. At the same time, we could provide training to 1,500 fish farmers.
Definitely.
That is also service. Service to man is service to God. That is the philosophy we are. So we, of course.
Actually, human are the naturally by far the political person. I want to insist that have any kind of the ideology, so specific ideology about that. That is why I asked you that.
No,
question.
like see, we are Sanatani.
Yeah.
We are Sanatani. We have ancient traditions. So we will follow that party who has the work for the country, for the preservation of our identity, of our Sanatani culture. So we'll follow that only.
Okay, now again one interesting question. So most people are used to study or read your post, Facebook posts or different kind of the social media sites. So you have recently or more than 7 months ago, you have posted the one post that you are going to be participating in your electoral voting process. So what is your thinking, and how could you think such ways about the participating in the voting contest in the Gopur region?
Because as you know, like I was associated with this NGO.
Yeah.
And we did lot of groundwork for that welfare of the community. So that, but in the society, if you go for selfless some work also, people will think that, oh, this person is going for the election kind of thing. So that time many people, they came and approached me and they requested me, why don't you get contested in assembly election? So I said no, I am not interested, because I want to work for the community, my community. Because if I go in political move, obviously I cannot work whatever entrepreneurship project I have taken up, so that will be diverted. So, but still people are insisting. Then I said, okay, don't worry.
So I think you have the intent to participate in the electoral process.
Maybe one day, not now. Maybe I'll go for that if things are okay. And honestly speaking, if I can earn money through this business, if I get enough money, because nowadays election is not like ideological.
It's not like ideology. Definitely,
it's money.
Money required.
Money is absolutely required, and to feed your supporters also, you should have money. To get the party ticket also, you have to pay money. That is the hidden
clause.
So I do not know like which party I am going to contest. But if I earn money, and then obviously, and if I get support from the community.
In this reference, do you satisfy the activity or the progressive movement or the progressive initiative by our MLA?
Yeah, see, our honorable MLA is doing good job.
Definitely.
But like politics, there should not be any permanent seat to anyone.
Definitely.
Including Prime Minister. So he has been serving this constituency for the last, 2 terms.
2 times.
So maybe, I don't know, maybe next phase should come. Always there should be changing phase. Another thing, although he has done a lot of good work, but I have seen like there is lack of employment generation.
He is not successful in to generate employment.
Exactly. Because I absolutely support him. He is very close to us.
Definitely.
And he has done a lot of work, particularly in terms of infrastructure creation.
Mostly it's seen that infrastructural development only.
Road,
so, but different employment job and another entrepreneurship or the.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's seen less activity.
Because Gohapur entire area, so there is unemployment problem.
Most potential area, whereas they can.
Potential area. So, because Itanagar is nearby. From here, Gohapur to Itanagar is just 40 kilometers.
Definitely.
So if you grow something, if you do something, you have a good market.
They are so close.
After 1 hour, just 1 hour away from Gohapur. So, but at the same time, employment opportunities I have not seen under his leadership.
So that is, you are want to say that it is strategically not sufficient or not good to make employment in Gohapur.
No, that's not. I have not seen any outstanding work in terms of employment generation by the sitting MLA.
Definitely.
So there is scope. Maybe in the coming days he can fulfill the demand of our area also by giving the employment opportunity. But entrepreneurial activities also we have not seen. Very, very few farmers. You can count on your fingertips.
Definitely.
In entire Gohapur constituency, hardly you will get 5-6 entrepreneurs.
And what kind of the idea and what is the strategy to enhance the development initiative in Gohapur? Do you have any kind of the initiative ideas that lead the?
No, that's not. You have to create a business environment.
Definitely.
You have to get some investors, outside investors also. Maybe from outside the state.
Wait, I just interrupt you. Just comparing on the another your constituency, but it seems that less developed. So what is the regions there maybe?
No, like we cannot say less developed, but there are other constituencies are also lesser developed than this Gahapur. But Gahapur we have certain problems like flood problem. We have different communities, ethnic communities are there. They are living in the
Different region and different.
Yeah, that's right. Geographically very tough terrain. People are living. If you go to the river side, we get our Bhumiputras there. Missing communities are there. Still, the road communication. Still, there is a lot of constraints.
Definitely.
Electricity is another problem, and employment is another problem, and agriculture. See, ultimately, we have land. We have land. We have people. We have government schemes. But still, the schemes are not reaching to the farmer.
Underprivileged persons,
yeah. Yeah, exactly. I can count those schemes. There are a lot of schemes like solar boring, irrigation schemes are there.
Yeah.
But it has not reached to the community. But still, there are a lot of announcement from government of Assam.
So most opportunities and privileges are here if we find it. Means that's saying now. So lastly, again, I'm going to very concluding mood now. So and again, so what is the appeal to your youth for a youth that as an entrepreneur?
See, like as I said, food is the most challenging task for this 21st century.
Yeah.
Our youth, because see, we have to see our resources. One resources we have is the land.
Definitely.
We have rainfall. You do not worry about rain. You need not to worry about irrigation. So God has given you enough water, rainfall, you have enough land, you have enough people, you have at the same time enough consumers.
Definitely.
And lands are barren. People are not using the land. So our people, they can take up any sort of cultivation, and the policy makers, including the MPs or MLAs, they can bring some cold storage, they can do some value addition, food processing. That type of industries our policymakers can bring.
Yeah.
And our youth, they should go for like production related work, particularly the agriculture production, because agriculture is the backbone of our
India.
rural
economy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Agriculture.
Yeah.
So our youth, they should focus on agriculture, and I have created one environment. Like I would say, it's a blue revolution in Gahapur area, because 300 bigha water area we are producing the fish. Last year we could produce around 1 lakh kg fish.
Definitely.
1 lakh kg. It's not a small amount. 1 lakh kg of fish, but it is not sufficient for even Gahapur. Gahapur needs some 20 lakhs kg fish every year.
Every year.
Yeah. So still there is huge demand.
So welcome and thanks for the giving opportunity for your interview, and I wish that the best wishes for your new journey, and we hope that your bright future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.